Hello friends, my name is Tanmay. Today our topic is adventures. Doing adventure is the most existing experience of life. It contains lot of joy and happiness, however, full of risks. People are great who try adventures in life for unknown outcome. Adventure means differently for person to person as it gives different feelings and experience. Adventure is the experience of some existing activities. It is the unusual experiences which comes from the activities full of courage, existment and joy. It never thinks about the result. It may result positively, which gives some benefits, and negatively, which hurts and make losses. However, adventures people never mind the result and continue their adventure. Adventure exists in everything, however, it differs in the people's mind. Adventures people think about the adventure as a new chance and opportunity to go ahead and get success or experience through failure. However, coward people take it as a fearful act and never try to do. Bold people do adventure always in their life. They suppose adventure to do anything in their life. We can experience adventure everywhere, like getting birth, first day of school, interfere with first class teacher, first time going to tour at some adventures places, participate in some adventures sports games, and taking dive in the swimming pool from high height, and so many activities. Doing adventure in the life may be risky to a great extent, however it may also blessed with blessings of success. It may be activities full of courage, joy and excitement with potential of doing anything. It may create physical and mental dangers to the people. People doing activities like exploring, skydiving, mountaineering, participating in sports, river rafting, and so many are really great who keep themselves in danger all time. People may get affected physically, mentally, financially, and psychologically, and intellectually, but they become used to of taking risks. Adventure is the collection of existing activities which gives some unusual experiences. Such activities become full of excitement and courage, which are generally daring and risky in nature. There are many people whom life becomes full of adventures experiences. They become used for of living risky and dangerous life. The meaning of adventure differs person to person. However, adventures people take in the same way. Adventures take risky steps without thinking a little bit about unknown outcome. Adventure give excitement and courage to do anything impossible. Doing adventure require full coverage and excitement with a strict discipline without worrying about outcome. Doing adventures is not a possible for everyone, as nowadays it has become so costly and competitive. However, nothing can stop people who are really adventurous. Ballooning sports is a very adventures having large scope of for adventure, however not affordable by everyone. It is full of risk and changing weather and helium fill in it. Other adventures activities are crossing the Atlantic, mountain climbing, car racing, bungee jumping, speedboating, skydiving, adventure trips, visiting dangerous and rare places, trekking, and many more. Brave people try to do activities never done before in order to make records. Doing adventure is the most existing experience of life. It contains lots of joy and happiness, however, full of risks. People are great who try adventures in life for unknown outcome. Adventures means differently for person to person, as it gives different feelings and experiences. The feeling and experience of one person for any adventures can never be compared to the feeling and experiences of another person. Everyone gets a pure joy and a happiness. A life without adventures is like a body without heart. For all adventures, some great people have said that without adventures our lives are just an empty book. Adventure makes our life worth valuable and meaningful. So we should try adventure at least once in life. It gives lots of courage and happiness to learn and live a long life. Once I did an adventure in my past life. I went to the Nainital a year back. It was amazing to see for me, as I never had seen such a beauty on the earth. It was full of greeneries and beautiful natural sceneries. Everything was amazing, like running clouds, a big tall on the top of mountain, lakes, very simple people and other things. It gave me feeling of heaven on the earth. It was so cool and lovely environment. I wandered there for whole day. However, I stay fresh and my eye was not tired. Somewhere roads were broken, inclined and so risky. However, I fully enjoyed all without fearing a little bit. I took lots of snaps of catch my adventure into the camera for my future. Adventures are activities full of excitement and enthusiasm to do anything impossible. All the adventures are simple. It is thought to do, however, give amazing experiences in the life. It makes us to learn new things in life and arise some positive hopes within us. It can be done by some daring people only. However, it gives different experiences to all according to the people thinking and ability to bear problems. It depends on how and in what way people take things in their mind. Some people take it easy and start doing as they already know about all the challenges of adventure. However, some experience it tough and decide to never do it again. Nowadays, many discoveries channels on the TV shows variety of adventures activities on daily basis. I am really fond of seeing all the adventures like skydiving, fishing, swimming, high jumping, mountain climbing, ballooning, crossing Atlantic, car racing, buggy jumping, speed boating, adventure trips, and visiting dangerous and rare places, trekking, and so many activities. Such people doing adventures activities in their life are creating challenges for us to do such things in life. They give us their existence and most importantly a positive future of ourselves. They tell us that life is full of lessons and not empty for anyone. It is full of joy and adventures. They let us know that we all have many roads to go our destination. It is another thing that some are full of only happiness and some are full of adventure and challenges. But adventures give us lots of good experience and teach us to always choose a tough path if you really want to enjoy the life. Such adventures make us brave and tough and prepare us to face anything in life and live a challenging life. Adventure is doing anything first time, new, amazing, of risky in the life with courage and excitement and without fear. My first day of school was an adventure to me which gave me unforgettable experience. I always remember that event. I was so excited that how I would woke up in the early morning, get fresh, take bath, breakfast, and get prepared for the school. My mother was also little bit worried about my first day to school as I was a little bit naughty and lazy. She thought that how I would do everything at the right time. At night I went to my bedroom and closed the door. I still remember that I was not slept whole night. I started wearing the school dresses, shoes, hang my school bag to shoulder, take water bottle and my book, pencil box and all things which my mom brought for my school purpose. I was so excited that how I looked in school dress, how I wear my socks and shoes, how I use my things in proper way and so many. Finally night got over and it become morning with the nice sounds of birds in the sky. Sun was shining and sunlight was coming to me through window. My mom entered to my room. She tried to awake me by her lovely voice. Soon I come out of my cover sheets and gave surprise to my mom. She was shocked and took me to prepare. I want to my school with my mom in the school bus, and I met there with friends and teachers. I was taken to the classrooms by my class teacher, and my mom was waiting outside in the garden like other moms. I was very silent in the classroom. However, I heard that my friend were weeping for their mother. My teacher closed the door and started showing us some interesting stories on the smart board. Everyone became happy. Then teacher asked introduction of everyone and told her name to us. She told us that we are good boy, and we have come to school daily without missing our mom. She was talking so politely and treating everyone in very sweet manner. She told that when you all come to school daily, I would tell you nice stories on daily basis. After 2 hours, school became off, and we all went to home with mom. It was the first when my mom saw positive changes within me. She just said, you are a good boy. It is something that people do out of passion. It could be anything dangerous, risky, something that is not regular. This is something that could be dangerous of like wise. Some may think adventure could mean adventure sports, but it is not. It could be an adventurous task as well, such as trying out an odd food combination or trying to learn a new skill, etc. Doing any such thing will help you to boost your confidence as well. The definition or experience of an adventure differs from person to person and changes your view drastically. For one person, adventure may look something as simple as camping outside in a tent or walking through the wild area. For another, this would be considered exercise or passive tourism. Adventure would mean participating in dangerous physical or emotionally challenging activities. May it be climbing a sheer rock face or white water rafting in very dangerous rapids can also be termed as adventures activities. The degree of challenge desired may be different in intensity. Some will say undertaking potentially dangerous activities like walking on a rope bridge across a deep ravine and finding a trek through the jungle at ground level is sufficiently challenging. Some will find the other person's adventure decidedly unpleasant, disagreeable, foolishly reckless, and traumatic and boring. It keeps us extremely fit. It aids in the burning of more calories and the circulations of blood. It stretches the limits of our body. Thus, it helps us become stronger. It's a fantastic way to have a good time. It soothes and rejuvenates the mind. Just like any other sport, it is provides us with new experiences. It gives us an opportunity to live life to the very fullest, and it is used as an escape from everybody's routine. It gives some thrill feel to life, and these experiences become very great memories to carry later in life. It also gives a sense of achievements. It helps to build confidence and more motivation. This in turn helps people to take risks in their work. When it is needed, people are generally too timid to take a risk or make a hard decisions. These sports help get rid of the more mountains life as well as frustration, stress, bad and emotions and etc. It also helps to overcome fear and builds strength. I physical and mental endurance, willpower, responsibility, and etc. All in addition, many extreme sports are outdoor activities that help us reconnect with nature. Disadvantages of adventure sports. They are said to be very dangerous. It's like putting your life in jeopardy for the sake of an entertainment. There is also very high possibilities of getting injuries even with the safety precautions. Many die trying and performing these feats. It's like pushing the body beyond its comfort zone, and it might not go well if the body isn't used to such a strenuous workout, or if the person isn't a frequent adventure sports participant. Also, a person's health might be fragile and they can be themselves into difficulty if they don't understand it. He or she may believe they are in good shape, yet adventure sports raise heart rates, increase adrenaline levels, and so on, which can even cause heart attacks. So there is no correct way to determine accurately whether a person is fit for these sports or not. These sports can be traumatic too if a person fails to perform successfully in such activities. It can damage oneself esteem, because of many people view these games as a test of bravery and daring. This affects a person's self-confidence tremendously. Equipment or gears needed for these sports are very expensive. Some sports require sufficient training in order to enjoy them more fully. It's difficult to find time for such things in today's demanding schedules and fast-paced lives. Like two sides of a coin, adventure sports come with their own set of advantages and disadvantages. Being a part of them is way is entirely voluntary. However, it is important to remember that these extreme sports are primarily intended to provide a break from daily life. It is up to us to determine what we must do, how quotidian we must be, and what boundaries we must adhere to. Precautions and training can help us get the most out of our activities. Living our minded routine for a while to have a fresh adventure is a synonymous to the fact that we come back to our daily life refreshed and with a new perspective, because our trips have taught us to see the world in a new perspective. Our everyday working day routine appears richer and more thrilling after an adventure. Adventure sometimes all it takes for is an adventure to teach us just now strong, clever or brave. We are all of us have many hidden strengths that we do not know about, and it may take an unusual setting to bring out such strengths. Below are the long and short speeches on adventures, and an adventure speech for 2 minutes given us reference by the school students of all the classes. Below is a short speech on adventure given for students. Greetings everyone. Today I have got an opportunity to talk about adventure. While talking in front of school students like you, and when one refers to the word adventure, it means something existing, passionate, and out of the box. It doesn't always have to be dangerous. Something creative or odd can also define the same. However, the definition may vary from one person to another. For you, it could be the way of living or the choice of your food habits or any kind of extreme sports. However, I am here to remind you that most of the time the outcome of these adventures activities could be dangerous and risky, and you might end up harming yourself. Hence, our guardians or elders always prevent or warn us against doing any of such things, thinking of the sheer risk involved in these kinds of activities. But sometimes it gives you the expose and peace of mind which satisfies your inner self. Besides, it keeps you fit and active. So you can make your elders understand the advantages and disadvantages of these kinds of activities so that they become aware. For me, adventure always implies adventure sports and activities such as hiking, river rafting, bungee jumping, ballooning, scuba diving, trekking, paragliding, skiing, and etc. I know these kinds of activities involve a high degree of risk, but these give me immense pleasure in the end. Each of these aforementioned sports has its beauty and charm involved in it, aside from the high level of risk. There are so many benefits of taking parts in these kinds of adventure sports. Being an avid trekker, I can say that it helps to calm my nerves down, increases my patience level and ability to understand directions, and gives me ideas to take firm decisions in risky situations and etc. Adventure is defined as any activity which excites you and brings you a thrill. These activities make you feel alive, and you can feel your heart beating like crazy. For a moment, everything slows down, and in that single moment lies the real adventure. About adventures, people like to add adventure activities in their lifestyle because it is a natural stress buster and makes you feel good. Some people have a knack for explorations, and they try to fulfill their wishes of exploring the world and actively participate in adventures activities. Adventures activities have its thrill and risk. When we face fear, we are given an opportunity to overcome them. Those who win over their fears win over themselves. Adventure helps in eliminating this fear from our lives and makes us more willing to accept challenges. It makes us physically and mentally strong. When we take part in any adventure activity, it tells us a lot about ourselves as well. Activities like camping, rock climbing, paragliding makes us feel one with nature. They also teach us how to become self-reliant. It provides us with the opportunity to be able to learn some skills we might need if we ever face any emergency situations. Any activity which exists us makes us feel alive and has a thrill to it. It is defined as an adventure. Adventures activities bring a fresh flower to our lives and make us feel good emotionally and physical. The experience is the one which actually makes adventure what it is. It's not only about the end of the summit, but also the climb which challenges us and tells us how important every steps in our lives in. The adventure tourism industry is becoming popular here by here as more and more people are attracted to the thrill and adrenaline rush it brings. Adventure activities were previously a bit confined to the wealthy only, but now with the advancement in the industry, more and more people can afford it. It's not cheap, but it's worth every penny you spend on it. Also, with the growth of the industry, the people involved in it also improve their lives. It is essential to have an adventure in our lives. Without it, our lives would be so much less existing. Imagine how dull life would be if nothing existed you anymore, or you could do nothing that excites you or feel good about yourself. To be able to shave off these shackles of stress, adventure activity bring the much needed change in our lives. We start looking at life from a better perspective when we experience something we have never experienced before. Outdoor adventures are the best type of adventures activities where we feel in unison with nature's with the evolutions of mankind and cities. The natural ambient for brings with a fresh change of scenery than the normal buildings, roads and cars. We all should try adventure activities at least once in our lives. Adventure activities also include amusements park, which features bigger rides that are fun and existing. Adventure activities also help in improving our overall stamina and endurance. When we work out our body, we are burning calories and making the body work harder, which also keeps us away from lifestyle disease. Adventure is good for both mind, body and soul, but we all should be careful when planning them. We should always make safety our first priority, because nobody would want any mishappening during any activity. Make sure that all safety measures are in place, and an expert is available to help if required. Once safety it is ensured, enjoy all you can, but always be aware of your surrounding and the people around you. In case of emergency, act quickly if you are in a position to help. Adventure activities also include amusement parks and which feature bigger rides that are fun and existing. As the vacations arrive, you can see a familiar sight in the households. Children will be asking their parents to take them to adventure parks or amusement parks now that they have done with their studies and homework for a while. They are allowed to experience fun at times, right? So this sort, as the name suggests, an adventure park contains a lot of adventure activities and daring experiences that incite excitement and joy. Adventures parks will now highlight its significance. The wool be learned from it. We know that an adventure park is a place meant for forgetting all the worries and having maximum fun. Unknown to many of us, as adventure park also lets us face our greatest fears and give us a chance to overcome them, whether it be the fear of heights or water. An adventure park is an ideal place for you to conquer them. You will also be muster up your courage and be ready to take risks in life. An adventure park lets you experience inner peace and refreshes you while engaging in nail-biting activities. Science and adventure park has many physical activities. They let you condition your body as well as soothe your mind, and it will be familiar for children to write us for the adventure park is a place where people come to have fun and thrill. There are many activities in an adventure park and people can engage in them to experiences a different kind of enjoyment. While an amusement park has many outdoor games and rides for the public, an adventure park focuses on personal experiences with the many adventure sports and activities amidst a natural setting. An adventure park also lets us face our greatest fears and give us a chance to overcome them, whether it be the fear of heights or water. An adventure park is an ideal place for you to conquer them. Embarking on the journey of crafting an essay on the theme of an adventure's trip is akin to setting out on an expedition. In embarking on the journey of crafting an essay on the theme of an adventure's trip is akin is akin to gain setting out on an expeditions into uncharted territories. The task requires not just the ability to the articulate thoughts currently, but also the skill to weave a narrative that captivates the reader and transports them to the heart of the adventure. Crafting an engaging piece necessitates the delicate balance of vivid descriptions, evocative languages, and a compelling storyline. The challenge lies is in recreating the essence of the adventure in a way that allow the reader to vigorously experience the thrill, excitement, and perhaps even the challenges faced during the journey. One must delve into the intricacies of the expeditions, painting a vivid picture that transcends mere words on paper. It demands the writer to be both a storyteller and a guide, leading the reader through the high and lows of the adventure with finesse. Moreover, the task of maintaining a cohesive structure becomes paramount. The narrative should unfold seamlessly, guiding the reader through the chronological sequence of events while keeping them hooked with a sense of anticipations. Transactions must be smooth, and each paragraph should contribute to the overall flow, creating a tapestry of words that mirrors the ebb and flow of the adventure itself. Additionally, the challenge extends to the selections of details. Too much information can overwhelm the reader, while too little may leave the narrative feeling incomplete. Striking the right balance between descriptions and conceptions is a delicate art, demanding the writer's discernment to discern which elements will enhance the reader's experience. In conclusions, crafting an essay on an adventure trip requires not only writing prowess but also the ability to transport the reader to the heart of the journey. It's a challenging endeavor that demands a keen sense of storytelling, structural finances, and judicious selections of details. Yet, just as every adventure is a unique experience, so too is the process of capturing it in writing. The challenge therefore becomes an adventure in itself. An adventure is an existing or unusual experiences. It may also be a bold, usually risky undertaking with an uncertain outcome. Adventures may be activities with some potential for physical dangers, such as exploring, skydiving, mountain climbing, river rafting, or participating in extreme sports. Adventuring not not only expands your mind by building up your bravery, but is also an opportunity to grow and learn new environments and cultures are packed full of meaningful life lessons that you might not be exposed to in your everyday life. An adventure. An adventure is an existing experience that typically a bold, sometimes risky undertaking. Adventures may be activities with some potential for physical dangers, such as traveling, exploring, skydiving, mountain climbing, scuba diving, river rafting, or participating in extreme sports. An adventure is an existing experience or undertaking that is typically bold, sometimes risky. Okay, thank you.